let's cruise back to the Boudin Hut in Port Arthur, Texas for more from David Varnado and friends. Talking about David Varnado,
yes,
our friend, and he's a colleague of yours. I mean, you guys have performed together many
We've
times.
known David since he was 10.
Yeah.
10 years old. We had a show at the Jefferson Theater in Beaumont. And to start that show off, we auditioned some 300 acts for that show. It's a Charlie Pruitt show.
Charlie Pruitt show. Yeah,
Ran for 26 years, I think, something like that. Well, I had the first stage band, and I was the first musical director for that show. And anyway, we had auditioned these acts. Out of that group came Mark Chestnut.
Right.
Out of that group came Britt Godwin, young lady around here, great piano player, Kathy McWright. We had a girl from Puna named Jessie Lynn Reeves. And sometime into the show, I stopped participating in auditions because we had to rehearse the acts, and Charlie started auditioning the acts in the lobby of the theater while we were rehearsing. And so one day, this gentleman walks up on stage with this 10-year-old kid, and Charlie says, "This boy plays the fiddle, and he's going to do some fiddle tunes, and we need you guys to back him." So I kind of looked at him, and you know how you do a 10-year-old kid. And when he started playing, there was no doubt in anybody's mind that he had what it took. And the only thing I was concerned about was, is he got the will to stay with it?
Yeah.
You know, or will it get too rough for him and he back out? But he certainly had the talent to become one of the great musicians that this country has ever turned out, especially. And they turned out some great people from this area, but David stands out as probably cream of the crop.
David is also a master at the 5-string Mandocaster.
I don't know why Chris Ledoux did this, but we were getting ready to play Billy Bob's in Fort Worth. And he said, let's go to the local Western store and I want to buy everybody a hat. And I picked this hat out. And it's I want to say it's about a 20X, which is pretty expensive. And I didn't want it, and he saw me pick it up and come over and said, hey man, I've seen you come over about 2 or 3 times to this hat. If you want it, let's go ahead and get it. I said, Chris, this is way too expensive. He said, no, if you want it, let's go ahead and get it. And I actually put it back down. He came back and picked it up and bought it for me.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
David Varnado is hereby included in the Music Hall of Fame in recognition of personal contributions to the musical heritage of the Gulf Coast region and the United States and the world. And I've had the privilege of signing this as president of the Port Arthur Historical Society that owns and operates the museum with the city of Port Arthur. And Tom Neal, who recommended to the board, also signed this, and we hope this certificate will find a place in your home. Congratulations.
King of the road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee is the Southeast Texas headquarters for live music, dinner, drinking, and dancing. Honky Tonk Texas features a steady stream of the best live entertainment in the Lone Star State. Come scoot a boot and shoot some pool or shuffleboard. Make plans to be at the Honky Tonk Texas every Thursday for steak night. Delicious Texas-sized steaks cooked to perfection with all the fixins'. And don't forget the world-famous Honky Tonk Grill inside of Honky Tonk Texas. See your favorite national, regional, and local artists on the Honky Tonk stage. Honky Tonk Texas presents Wayne Toup Saturday, January 30th. Get your tickets early at honkytonktexas.us.